Hello, all. I had a couple really powerful things come to me. I was like, golly, I don't feel up to it, but I'm going to and power through it. All right. So, a couple of things. Something that came to me earlier this morning, I was thinking to myself, I was like, I almost feel like in different ways, they've intentionally really kind of plummeted the economy intentionally to put people in a place of fear, to put people in a place of not knowing what the future entails, as well as putting in a place of needing resources, and also putting people in a place where they can buy in to the side hustles, to the side gigs, to the funny money, to the vouchers, to the gift cards, to a place to stay at whatever area of wealth, of abundance that they have put themselves on that platform based off whatever decisions they've made throughout their life. Because the economy is so horrible, people are at a place right now where it's like, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? At this rate, the economy is moving. So I need to do and make certain decisions and choices to stay where I'm at, to live the lifestyle that I carry. So there's that approach. There's also people that are scrounging for pennies. And so it's like, if you do this, we'll give you this, right? And so again, this is just something that came to me earlier because I was thinking about it, and I was like, golly, to have a crappy economy, it almost puts them in a different type of power on the like corruption, deceptive side. And on that side of it, golly, I'm not really making sense. Hopefully this is. On that side of it, well, you got a crappy economy. Just imagine on the other side of it, where you have billionaires and trillionaires making a substantial amount of money based off this war. I mean, the Trump family has made a buku of bucks since he's been in again. Okay. And that's just been proven. It's just factual, right? But you have to understand, when you have such dirty secrets and dirty past, it costs money to keep those hidden. So you need money to pay people off. You need a substantial amount of money. And you also need a crappy economy to make people keep coming back to take care of your dirty little secrets and be your little flying monkeys, be your little fall boys. You understand? And again, I'm not just saying the Trump family. This is across the board. This is across the board. This is the Charlie Kirk investigation and all those entangled in that. This is everybody in reference to my entanglement. All right. And this is kind of how they work the system to bend to their knee. And we've just been so oblivious to it. But you just start picking up on things, on patterns and synchronicities. And it's just the only thing that makes plausible sense in a lot of different ways. And you can pick up on the things that he says and the things that are not of concern to him. And so it's just crazy because, I mean, when I work at my department store, I see people come in and I can tell that in different ways, the government has a stronghold on them and they're doing things just to make an extra buck or two. I can tell that just by the interaction, just by the conversation, just by the aura, just by the eyes. You know, so many people talk in reference to the immigration. Yeah, it's a problem, but guess what? There's a lot of immigration too, where they have control. And another thing that came to me too, when I was talking to my son, it's like, yeah, immigration's a huge issue, but we keep tearing up all these other countries. Where are these people supposed to go? Where are these people supposed to go? Like, I mean, it just doesn't make logical sense. A lot of the times, a lot of these wars, a lot of these things, we're the ones creating the havoc at these people's places, their homes. And then we get fluffered when they come over here. It's like, what do you expect? Of course there's going to be refugees, and then it's going to create immigration issues. But again, what does the government have control within the immigration? Whether it be golly, I mean, it's so underground. It really, truly is. That's why it's just so easy to pick between the two. When you see people or you come across some people that are just truly moving genuinely, and they're not out to try to get one over on you, and they're just being good people, and they're not trying to beat the system. They're just trying to live within the system and carry a good heart. Carry a good heart. There's people out there that walk among us, such as that. There truly is. By the grace of God, I have so many people that he places in my life that I see strategically. It's so funny. We live in a world that moves strategically and plays the game and holds their cards close to their chest, right? And like when you start moving in your truth and understanding your relationship with God, you start seeing the cards that God be playing in your life. Like, oh, I see, that was a good card you played, God. Or the divine. That was a smart move. I appreciate that. And it's so comical because we have so many people that want to keep messing with reality because they think they're God. And it's like, you're never going to win that battle. You're never going to win that battle. You're going to take that battle to the grave. Another thing that came to me was a couple things. So I said to myself, because you just see so many people just struggling, working 2-3 jobs, and they're trying so hard to make something of themselves. Some people that don't have a bed to sleep on. It's just, some people can't afford to buy a house. I mean, just the average ability to buy a house right now is so difficult. I'm a walking example of that. I'm a walking example, and I bust my butt. And always have. And nobody can tell me otherwise. And they won't. They won't say it to my face. They surely won't. They'll say it behind, but they won't say it to my face because they wouldn't be ready for the conversation because they know I'd be coming with facts. But that said, I'm a walking example of how hard it is to just get yourself your own home, right? And it's like, to me, I believe that when you pass on and you go and have your conversation and you go on to your next life, there will be conversations in reference to like, how was it so easy for you to just rest so easy, knowing that you have brothers and sisters that are moving so difficultly, and you just turn a blind eye. Ain't no skin off your back. No skin off your back, or better yet, just in reference to the corruption and the money laundering and the funny money just within this world right now, and understanding how many people are involved in it and thinking that that's not going to be a question. And how are you going to come up with those answers? You're going to be, whenever it's your time to pass on. Okay, let me just give you like a truth that will be in your near future. Okay, not near future, but whenever it is your time to pass on, you're going to be laying there when you know you're getting ready to pass on. When you get older, hopefully, like Candace said, live a long life. That's what we want, right? But you're going to be laying there and you're going to replay all of these actions and these decisions that you did while you were here. And you're going to be questioning yourself. And you're going to be in absolute agony because you know you're about to pass away and you have no idea where you're going. And I don't want that for you. I do not want that for anybody. It's never too late, but I can tell you right when you're at that bed and you're like, oh, forgive me. It doesn't work like that. It just doesn't. Unfortunately, it doesn't. Another thing that came to me. Everybody's battle is very different. My everyday battle is very different for other people. It is attested to me. It's been designed for me. So in my battle that I face, because my battle is different and your battle is different, I pick my battles within my battle. Do I see the what surrounds me? Absolutely. But have I picked up on things? Absolutely. And I pick my battles. I just don't care. I do not care. I am not here to go on these ridiculous confrontational rants that are not going to make me feel any better. They're not going to make me feel any better. I'm going to allow people to prove themselves and who they truly are by how they walk. How they walk, how they talk, how they think, how they move, how they try to keep things covered, smothered and covered. I'm going to allow that to play out. God has already showed me, and I've been talking about this for years now. Years. you know, and it's just unfortunate. It wasn't supposed to be like this. It surely wasn't. It was not. This was